And then here's this guy, Jesus, who's evoking this deep, unearned love, right? This transcendent love, where it's just that literally allows everyone to become a person.
Yeah.
That sense of that particular power of that, and that really put to language a lot of these deep experiences that I've been having for years, circling with people. Because one of the things about circling is you could say that circling is it's a practice of essentially essentially practicing the basic presuppositions, and you could say asanas, if you will, of whatever it is that makes for profound, kind of life-changing conversations. So it's secular, it's not religious. However, it's interesting. People who do it and are into it end up using these very spiritual terms. And I think it's precisely because of this deep sense of a kind of agapic love that they experience, which like some of the vocabulary that's come out of circling, some of the grammar is this notion of being deeply seen, right? This experience where they come out and they're like, oh my God, I've never been seen so deeply in my life. And I think what they're describing is something very similar to like that sense of love that parents have a lot of. And that's one of the things Ricky talked about. If you exist and you have an identity and you're a person, it is because of agapic love.
That's right.
If that weren't there, because the person can't earn it. If there's any transaction in there, it's not agapic love. And so there's this quality of that where you start in a circle is that your intention and where you sit is basically like we bring our attention to one person and we just begin to relate to them as a person. And then people have these experiences of like deep reverence and these deep insights and these deep love. And there's this mutual kind of transformational experience that they come out of. And I think about circling as a kind of, in a certain sense, analogous to something like a yogic practice, where yoga is on some level, you're just doing these mind body postures that are these archetypes, if you will, for every other posture and mind coordination that you have in your normal life. And so you go and do these deep stretches, these extreme things where you coordinate your body and you strengthen and you lengthen. Not so much so that you can go and do downward dog on your desk at work, right? It's so that when you're not thinking about it, you inhabit the different areas in your life and your baseline is just more open.